Well, well, well. The Schindler M-Series panel is being decorated with tinsel and lights. That can only mean one thing. Christmas is coming! When I can point the camera actually at my face rather than the curtains. Hello, it's time for an Alex Ellis channel update video. And I must admit that I haven't done one since August, and that was back when I was still living in the old place. So, yeah. So this is where I've got the Schindler panel, which last time that you saw this, it was in my garage. Now it's in my room in my new house, which you guys haven't seen yet. So this is my room. Lots of Doctor Who posters, because I love Doctor Who so much. And the computer is in here. Don't keep it in my bedroom anymore. So, the update video. So how are things going on the Alex Ellis channel? Well, we have 612 subscribers and 643,500 views, which is absolutely amazing thing. And yeah, that's just great. Thanks so much. So as you can probably see, recently it's been a bit bus mania at the moment, with 5 new bus videos all coming out in the space of about 3 weeks. But that is the last of the bus videos for the moment, which, well, a little bit sad for those of you who come to my channel for my bus videos, but I think most of you probably come for the lift, so we'll be back on track with lift soon, because I haven't done any lift videos since I posted those 6 last month. But yesterday I went to the Bowen Hospital, which is a private hospital in wherever it is, Nio, Churton Parkway, something like that, and it's got 2 lifts in there, so I filmed both of those. It won't be a lift tour because there's only 2 lifts, and 2 lifts is just not enough to constitute doing a lift tour. My minimum for a lift tour is normally 3 to 4 lifts, so 2 is just not enough. So I'm going to just upload those 2 as separate videos, like I did with the 2 Kirkcaldy and Staines lifts, as 2 is just not enough for a lift tour. It's just not worth the time and effort for 2. So yeah, so those will be coming soon. Also later on this week I'm doing another trip into central Wellington, so I'm going to try and find some new stuff to film. But the more and more I film lifts in Wellington, the harder it's actually getting to do that. I mean, of the lifts that I filmed in Wellington on the last trip, only 1 of them hadn't been filmed before because it was brand new. The other 4 were all retakes, and from the trip before that, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 videos here, and where are we? That one was a retake, and that one was a retake. Those 2 were new because I'd only just found them, and that one was new. So, and the trip before that was, I mean, I have done a lot of retakes. I've filmed quite a few new ones this year, so I'm kind of running out of new lifts to film, and I have to really go and find them. So we'll have to see. And I'm not really planning doing much of a Christmas special this year because I don't really have the time to sit and edit a long Christmas special video, and plus then I have to remember to get up on Christmas Day and actually post the video. And on Christmas Day I probably won't even be online till later in the morning anyway, because I'll be doing other stuff. So it's a bit of a hassle. So I don't really do. I might just deliver the Christmas message like I did last year while I was in the UK. Other news, and before I move on to some other big stuff that's coming up, we'll just do some other news. I've now got my Pro label on Flickr. Probably not that important. I just thought it's not really that important. I just thought I'd mention it. And to be honest, I've got no idea what that actually means. So if you know what that means, do let me know, because I'd be really bloody keen to find out. And on Bus and Transport Enthusiast NZ, we are doing well. Oh, actually, that's Tommy. He's got a YouTube channel anyway, so that's fine. Yes, we've got 340 likes. Don't worry about having Tommy's name there. He does YouTube anyway, and he's one of the page admins, so that's all right. So, Bus and Transport Enthusiasts NZ, we're doing really well. Do be sure to come and give us a like. If you if you want to see the latest public transport news and some of mine photos and some of Tommy's as well. You can also get my photos on Flickr. Okay. So yeah, on Flickr I also do car wash photos, rarely. So that as well. I do want to talk about one thing, and that's Bus Info New Zealand, which is something I'm helping with. Bus Info New Zealand is being set up by a guy named Marvin Jones, and it's basically, well, it says there, a database of New Zealand buses, so you can get the latest updates here. And basically it's a guide to New Zealand buses. It's not quite perfect yet. I mean, there's a lot of double ups and mistakes to fix up, but that's what happens though when you're creating a database of this side. But I find it's a really good source for both information and for photos. Coincidentally, none of my photos happen to be there. Well, where's mine? I'll type in Mana Coach Services. So yeah, so you can then search up results, and then I go records with photos only. Scroll down. Yeah, so there's a couple of my photos. So you can see, so I've been helping with this too. Some of my photos there of Beaten M's. And others. So yeah, so it's a really good site, and I just thought I'd advertise because we are always looking for more photos of New Zealand buses to go in here. So it's really great. Anyway, big news. First one is trip to Auckland Airport. I've got a relative staying with me at the moment, and we're going up to Auckland for a few hours, literally, to help them transfer onto their international flight, because it is a bit difficult for them, and I won't state why. It's personal reasons. Yeah, so it's a case of flying up at like 2 o'clock or something and flying back at 6. So it's literally like a few hours. Though hopefully I'll be able to film the terminal transfer bus. But wait a minute, didn't you already film that? Well, yeah. The terminal transfer bus has changed because even though it was only a 2011 bus, the company that runs it has changed. So now it's being run by a different company with different buses. So hopefully I'll be able to film a different bus and also do some photography and hopefully maybe 1 or 2 new lift videos if I'm lucky. But the other big news is my upcoming trip to Napier, which will be from, if I get the calendar and check, the 11th to the 14th of January. So we drive up in the car on Monday, and we drive Monday morning, we drive back Thursday evening. So I'll be in Napier Monday afternoon, all day Tuesday, all day Wednesday, and Thursday morning, basically. So this is where we are in Wellington, and we literally follow State Highway 2 all the way up. Hey. Keep following, and keep following through all these areas that appear to be in the middle of nowhere, through Woodville and Dannevirke, and that, and Waipoa, and past Hastings, and up into Napier, which is in this red highlighted area here. So that's where I'm going. So just for some scale, there's New Zealand, that's Wellington there, and Napier is up there. So quite a long way. It's not too far. It's about 4 hours drive. That's not including stops. I mean, we'll probably stop in Masterton and maybe Dannevirke or somewhere. Have a couple of stops along the way. So yeah, hopefully I'll get some good bus photos and maybe a little bit of lift footage too. We'll have to see what I'm doing. So yeah, I will be there on weekdays, but you know what it's like in January. Some businesses don't open till later in January, so So we'll have to see what it's like. But otherwise, that's what's happening with the Napier trip and the Auckland Airport trip. And also, so look forward to 2 new videos from the Bowen Hospital and probably some new videos from Wellington. I'll film something in Wellington. One of the things that I always say is that I never ever go do a Wellington trip without filming a lift. Even if it's a retake, I will find something to film, and I always do, because that's what I do. I'll be really, really upset if I didn't get any videos. So yeah. Another thing is, you'll know that a month ago I did my day with the buses thing. I'm hoping that next time there is a full rail replacement. I mean, I'm not talking about like just Capity Line. I'm talking like the whole network. I'd like to be able to go into Wellington and do that again, which would be quite nice. Maybe there might even be some different companies doing next time. We'll see. We'll see, because the contracts for the services change quite a lot, particularly on Hutt Valley. I mean, we normally get NCS on Capity. That's also when I filmed those 2 NCS buses too on that day. So yeah. Oh, the other thing is the brand new lift at Moore Wilson's, which replaces the one that I got that Schindler panel from. You may remember, in fact, I can probably show you that on here that they put the wrong inner doors in, because it's got glass shaft doors and closed inner doors. And they were supposed, and I've got told that Schindler were going to come back and fix it and put the right inner doors in. I don't know if they have yet, so I might go back there and see if they have. I might not. It depends what I'm doing, but it's a possibility, and I'll do it someday. There's also a couple of other bits of lift news. There are also some more lifts that have been made. You may remember the Upper Hutt Mall, which I've filmed a couple of times with some Modus Gen 2s. They've installed a 3rd lift by the atrium. It's not a Nodus this time. It's a Schindler 5500, very similar to this one, a bit smaller, and a 2-speed door. And I didn't manage to film it because when I went there, the mall was actually closed. There's a little bit of it that's open for the warehouse, which is a shop that's open quite late, and you can only enter it through the mall. So, and there was a security guard right outside, and they've got massive no photography signs by the doors. So I wasn't going to risk getting caught. Plus, I was in a hurry, and I didn't really have time for a video or a ride. And the other one is that Wellington Airport is getting a new lift shaft built as part of its terminal extension, and the shaft and the lift is being built by Schindler, so it's probably also going to be a 5500, but I'm not sure. Could be anything. But that is nowhere near completion yet. So, yeah. Otherwise, though, that's it for the time being. There's really nothing else for me to say, other than Merry Christmas, Happy New Year. I'll probably be on YouTube making a vlog on Christmas Day just to say Merry Christmas like I did this year. It won't be coming live from London though, like it did last year. It'll be live from Wellington, New Zealand. Yeah, but for now, that's it.